Good morning and welcome to Muskoka Lakes emergency update number 4. It is Wednesday morning. Let me check the time. It's about 11 a.m. right now. We just finished our emergency control group meeting and want to update general public on a couple things. Number one, water levels across Muskoka and through Township Muskoka Lakes have seemed to stabilize. Lake Muskoka in particular is at 0 degrees up or down, so that's stable. Same with Lake Rosso and Lake Joseph. Bala Bay seems to have spiked a little bit, which has caused a couple of issues in Bala. The Millstream Dam continues to overflow. Our crews were out at 6 a.m. this morning, adding some sandbags to handle a number and protect a number of homes on Portage Street, but they seem to have got that under control right now. So it looks like today our water levels have stabilized. We have some rain in the forecast, so we'll be monitoring it as the day goes on, and tomorrow I'll give you yet another update as to what's happening with water levels. Because of the Millstream Dam overflowing, we have actually had to close River Street. We had water diverted away from the street, but it was causing some erosion at the side of the road, so we're actually allowing some water to spill out onto River Street right now. And so it remains closed. In one section, people can access from the other section of River Street. The Port Carling locks, because of the water levels virtually being equal between Lake Muskoka and Lake Rosso, the Port Carling locks are closed until further notice. There is no navigation that is allowed to happen through the locks. Interesting on navigation, Transport Canada and Minister Garneau this morning issued a new directive restricting marine navigation on Lake Muskoka and on the Moon River. The two of those are the only type of marine navigation that is allowed as navigation for emergency response vehicles. If there's a contractor that needs to get to a property to protect the property, they're allowed to go, or if a homeowner is only water access to their property, they are allowed to be on the waterways. For those people who are on the waterways, we are strongly urging and requesting that everything is done at idle with no wake. Please do not take your boats if you have to access your islands or water access properties. Please do not take your boat up on plane. Please idle to your properties and have your contractors do the same. Mentioned before about our drinking water. If you are on well water, if you are accessing lake water or river water, that water is not drinkable. Please get bottled water or come to the municipal offices. The municipal water system is safe, but the Simcoe Muskoka District Health Unit has issued a no drinking of water. Even boiling your water at this point is probably not safe. I will be doing another update tomorrow. Talked a lot about navigation. If you're out on the water, even though there's no restrictions on Lake Rosso or Lake Joseph, if you are out, if there's a marina out or you're going to your property, please go at idle. The wakes that the boats are creating are compounding the damages to a number of properties. I want to sort of conclude today with one comment. Though we are in an emergency, the most heartwarming thing for me is watching this community come together to help and protect one another. The past 2 nights I've been in Glen Orchard and Bala helping sandbag, and we've had calls for sandbag operations. We don't think we need to do so again tonight, but combined hundreds of people have shown up to help build sandbags. To date, we are probably over 20,000 sandbags that have been supplied and created to protect a number of properties around Muskoka. Beyond the volunteers who've showed up for that are our own firefighter volunteers. They are doing yeoman's work. They are working around the clock. I mentioned at 6 a.m. this morning, our volunteer firefighters and our roads crews were called out to Portage Street because of some of the breach on the Millstream Dam. On behalf of the entire Council of Muskoka Lakes, a hearty thank you. We will continue to appreciate our volunteers and ask that everyone again remain safe. If you're in a home that you feel threatened in any way, please call 911, call the township office. If you have a need for sandbags, please give us a phone call and our volunteers will be happy to come and help protect your property. Thank you, have a safe day, and let's hope it doesn't rain too much to compound the problems. Next update will be tomorrow morning. Thank you.